also retaining players is exactly the same whether you are able-bodied or disabled. You do exactly the same thing. There is nothing different. There may be a few things that need to modify. Make sure you've got a disabled toilet or, accessible areas. Those sorts of things are there, but in keeping them, you've got to keep them engaged, you've got to keep them intrigued and feeding the positivity into them. Nothing else changes.
So it is it's creating that space where people want to be around, people want to be involved. So that's welcoming people when they come in. If it's just knowing people's names or what they do, and having a bit of understanding if Billy's late to training on a Wednesday night because he can't get there any early, you don't bust his chops over it, you just understand that. So it's like a community, there's a give and there's a take, but at the end of the day you want to make sure everyone's looked after, all their needs are sort of met and everyone's enjoying themselves, because that's what will keep them around.
If you're an administrator in a particular sporting field and you're not sure how to engage with the disabled sporting community, I would suggest upskilling yourself and seeking insight into the particular field that your sporting club is looking to get into.
For other clubs as well with people with disability, I think it's just, learn about the disability. You don't have to fully study about the disability, but just have a bit of knowledge of the disability and, okay, we can work around it, we can do this, we can do that, because, we accept for anyone who they are. So I think it's just, learning more about their disability and do that.
When first arriving at a club, I want all people to treat me kind and use acceptance. And it should matter from people who are good and not very good. It doesn't matter. Everyone is still learning in our society.
I think it's just having a conversation. If you're the club and you're thinking about like C7 footy or something like that, that's something that you think would be excellent for your club, have a chat to the organisation, the association. So have a chat with them first, see if anyone's done it, see if anyone's been through those hurdles. And there's plenty of government organised sport and rec, there's Inclusive Sport SA, people that will support and guide you in those sort of areas. But at the end of the day, you're not going to really offend anyone by if you're sort of suggesting like you should come play sport with us.
Engaging people with a disability at club is getting the A graders and the B graders and everyone around you, giving you tips, and then make you feel welcome. So if you want to stick around afterwards, have a chat with them, we're welcome to talk to you and all that. Yeah.
If you want to approach a club or an organisation that you want to be a part of and bring in your parasport to that club, I would engage with the president, make sure they're aware of what you're wanting to do, share your success stories, provide examples of what other clubs have done, share the stories of other athletes and what they've been able to achieve through those clubs, share what the club's been able to get from having those athletes on board, explain the sense of community, a greater community that it creates through having more people in the community being able to participate in the sport, alleviate any concerns they may have to the best of your ability, point them to grants, organisations that can assist with bringing on board another element to their sport.
Yeah, community club is everyone, and that's what it is. It's community, it's society. It's all encompassing. So it's not, all of society except for the fellow in the chair there. It's everybody, So it's getting everyone involved and everyone on the same page. But if they want to be on the same page, but you're not going to know if you don't give them the option.